Hello and welcome to Disneyland. I'm so excited to be here. The statue behind me is gone. That said the incorrect quote. Anyway, I'm excited to be here. I'm excited because Haunted Mansion is finally back for a limited time only, 4.5 months before it's transitioned back to Haunted Mansion Holiday. I'm just gonna have a great day. Now, the first thing I'm gonna do today might surprise you. Well, I guess if you know me, it won't surprise you at all. And that is, I'm gonna do Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters, one of my favorite attractions in the entire park. Inside the queue, past the merge point, is one of my favorite hidden Mickeys. And that's because it's an obvious Mickey. It's right here where you can see Scott Dempsey. And there are a couple of them right here and one over here in Sector 1. Okay, getting on the attraction now. I'm gonna turn the camera off because I want to see how I do. As I'm in Tomorrowland and they're playing a weird version of When Can I See You Again, that was not my best time on Buzz Lightyear. It wasn't even close to it. I think I'll do Matterhorn next just because it's right here. And this attraction does have single rider. Let's see how much time it actually saves me. So I'm getting in line at 8:56. We'll see what time I actually get on the vehicle. And getting on the vehicle at 9:02. So that wasn't too bad at all. Gotta love the Matterhorn. Most people don't, but I do. I'm kind of just buying time until my Runaway Railway time is up. And it looks like the attraction is down right now because they haven't called a boarding group in about 40 minutes. So I think I'm just gonna enjoy Fantasyland and maybe the west side of the park and then come back here when it's time for Runaway Railway. And one of the best things about Disneyland, which I spoke about when I was at Universal recently, is the characters that just roam around. Like here, there's Alice and the Mad Hatter just sitting down for tea with kids. And they have their own tea set and they're inviting kids over. This is awesome. You will not find this at other big theme parks. So heading into Batu, I was gonna walk this way to head over to Haunted Mansion, but that's showing a 40-minute wait right now. So I think I'm just gonna come in here and try Batu Bounty Hunters on my Magic Band Plus, which I've not tried before. I think it's over this way. Oh yeah, it's definitely over here where this massive line is. So I think I just tap my band here. There we go, I feel it vibrating. How to track targets. Green means I'm going the right way. And red means I'm going the wrong way. And I feel it now. It's a long vibration. Okay, so that was pretty cool. I found where he was using the vibrations. And then I was able to launch the Batu Bounty Hunters section of the Disney Play app, where I could activate a thermal viewer and see in augmented reality the character behind the door, which was neat. Now I have to take my Magic Band back to the Bounty Hunter and collect my credits. Luckily for me, there's no line over here, so I just scan below to collect my coins. That's pretty cool.
Oh, you found the first bounty. Not bad. But you'll need to collect a lot more to join the Bounty Hunters Guild.
Trying for one more here. And I'm looking for Karun Bogant for 500 credits. So leaving the Bounty Hunter section, I'm going this way. It does take a couple of seconds for it to turn from red to green. So if you're going in the wrong direction, it might still be blinking green for a couple seconds, and then you sort of have to course correct. It's definitely a trial and error kind of thing. So it turned me towards this store, and let's try the thermal viewer just one more time so we can see our character right behind. Looks pretty cool. Now let's go get our bounty. This is actually very fun, and it turns out there are 20 of these. Apparently the last one's very difficult, and I can definitely see an annual pass holder doing this, or sorry, a magic key holder doing this, but I don't really see people coming on their one-day visit to do it. But because this park is mostly magic key holders, this is the perfect thing for this park, and I think it would be great if they added more of this to more lands. I don't know how they would integrate it, but it's a really cool technology, and I'd like to see more of it. But let's first get my credits here.
So soon with your second bounty. Nice job. But can you find more?
Okay, let's see who I get this time. Seems like I'm looking for Jaga Badur. Maybe it's here inside the village a little bit. And I see some doorways here. It's hard to see in the shade. I got it. Nice. Okay, let's do the scan. And here's what this guy looks like. inside this store. After finding 2 bounties and getting my credits, I think it's time for some green milk to celebrate. I just started wandering around Galaxy's Edge with my green milk, and I found R2-D2 passing by Star Wars Rise of the Resistance, which is not opened at all today, and they have no idea when they're going to open, which means I'm probably going to leave Galaxy's Edge and head down towards this side of the park. Heading towards New Orleans Square, somebody texted me that Splash Mountain is closing. They were one of the last people ever to ride it. That's not true. At least as of February 12th, when this video is being filmed, they have not announced when Splash Mountain is going to be closing yet. But anyway, Haunted Mansion is using the extended queue, so I don't think I'll be riding it just right now. Maybe I'll head into New Orleans Square here outside the French Market, which is going to turn into Tiana's place. This stage can actually rise and lower, similar to the Tomorrowland stage, which used to house Tales of the Jedi. They have not used the rise and lower feature on the stage in quite some time. Maybe they'll start using it when Tiana's place opens. You know, something I've not done in a while is check out this fortune teller. So let's see if I can get him to work inside the Play Disney Parks app. And I'm only on chapter 3 of this story, but that was fun. That was a very cool experience. I got the thing. So now I'm going to leave New Orleans Square, and I was going to go on Pirates, but it looks like they're using the bridge queue. I am filming this on Super Bowl Sunday, so it is a very, very, very busy day in the parks. Maybe I'll head into Frontierland over here. All the scrim has come down around the Adventureland treehouse, and we have no update as to when this is coming, but here's what it looks like from the outside. And right outside, this area is now open. You can see that they've repaved this area, and it looks very pretty. It's a different color than Adventureland and Frontierland and New Orleans Square. And as I'm heading into Frontierland, they're about to call my virtual queue for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. So I'll make a couple stops along the way, but I'm going to make my way over to Toontown. So my first stop for the day was Westward Ho Trading Company over in Frontierland, where I got this really cool limited release pin. I tried to get this on the first day of Disney 100, but they sold out in less than 5 minutes. Okay, my second stop has to be going to watch the Disneyland band, because right now they're playing Life is a Highway. So that was fantastic. I love the Disneyland band. But now my virtual queue has been called, so I'm going to head over to Toontown. But oh my goodness, this is so cool. Right over here we have Pinocchio and Geppetto doing a meet and greet. Disneyland is awesome. Hey Geppetto, hey Pinocchio. Have a great day. They're the coolest. Before heading to Toontown, it looks like Mickey, Donald, and Goofy are all coming out right now for what appears to be 3 separate meet and greets, but you get in line for one, you get in line for all of them. And that's what this massive line is here at the It's a Small World Esplanade. Speaking of, we do have some new additions to the Esplanade, including these 4 spires and the stage, which says a smile means friendship to everyone. And over here we have some temporary lighting trusses. I wonder if they put these up for the Valentine's Day party, even though this is a very pretty stage. Finally heading into Toontown, and oh my goodness, I think this is the line for the attraction. At least the sign knows how funny that is. Also, strangely enough, in Toontown, the nighttime lights are on. I wonder if that's just because they are in the shade. So when the land opened, I was very worried with the new hills that they were going to remove the famous WDI Easter egg, but as it turns out, it's still there. See if you can see it here. Okay, maybe if I zoom in a little bit more, see if you can see it. It's a little bit high up. Okay, now I'm going to zoom in. Do you see it now? The famous WDI is still written there. It's just a little bit higher than it was. Anyway, I've shown you guys the queue before for this attraction. So barring any changes, I got in line at about 10:20. We'll see what time I get on the attraction. Okay, we do have an update, which is right outside of the disco room. They are sending us outside. They did not do this opening day. From out here, we can see TDA right behind us. This is Team Disney Anaheim, that blue building. And for outdoor queues, this is pretty well themed, but it kind of begs the question, why use boarding groups in a virtual queue if you're going to use the backstage queue? Like, we can see the offices right here that were built on top of the queue. Also from this extended queue, you can see the show building for It's a Small World and the hills that block them from Toontown. And to the right a little bit, you can see the show building for Roger Rabbit's Cartoon Spin. That's that green building back there. I'm getting into the loading station at exactly 11:30, so it was an hour and 10 minutes. Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway right behind me. I'm going to end the update right here. I appreciate you guys watching this one, sticking with me through bounty hunters and going on rides and just so much stuff. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one.